So we've reached a place where we can do no more on the lower level, and we've got to start going up. This is where the red barn comes into play, because we're going to be using some of the rafters, the floor rafters. It was a 2-story barn, so the floor rafters between the first and second floor, we're going to be pulling those out of the old red barn, and we're going to be putting those on top of the first floor exposed, so you'll be able to see those. So me and Jerry's headed up there now to get what we can out of the barn, and so that we can go ahead and start building onto the second story. Sling in the mud. Get that board off there. Yeah. Broke it. So we've got a pretty good pile. We got 2 different piles. We got separated kind of the brown boards, and then the ones that kind of have a gray weathering to them. Denailing them and then sanding each one. And if you can tell, because they're really dirty. Jerry, what was this called? What kind of saw did they use?
Circle saw. Circle
saw. But you can tell on the circle saw, and this is all oak, but all these grooves are from that saw that was probably done back in the 40s. And so when you sand it, it really brings out the definition of the grooves, so you can really see them really, really well. And so we're going to use a lot of this barn wood inside the house. Instead of using like drywall, we're just going to put a lot of this barn wood in. So while Jerry is inside putting up the rim and marking out on 2-foot centers where the floor joists are going to go, now I've got to get them out of the truck, put them in on the sawhorse, and then we just got to measure them, cut them, make sure that everything is good whenever we put them up. So here's the board I was unsure about, but you think it's good?
Well, it ain't real good.
Not real good, but it's good enough.
It's just a house, so it'll be all right. It'll have a lot of character to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Put your hind leg on that, dude.
Okay. So on the end where it's going to be up against the rim, we've got to square those up. But on this side, so right here, we've got where it's going to jog back a little bit. And so the floor joists that are going to be exposed in the bedroom, out here in the living room, they're going to be overhanging what, 1.5 foot?
About 16 inches.
About 16 inches. And so on those, on the end that's going to be exposed, like we're going to leave those just like they came out of the barn, where where they have some character, maybe some nail holes, maybe where it was already cut before. We're not going to square up these ends. We're just going to leave them raw and untouched. Try to do this and hold the camera at the same time. So those notches we cut out, that's to make sure that all these boards, these 2x8s, are the same height, right? Am I saying that right?
On the top.
On the tops.
The bottom one.
Because some of these boards have a little bit different thickness. And so to make sure they're all the same height on the top, some of them will have to cut out little notches and set them on there. Alright, so we got the bedroom rafters in, and then we got the bathroom ones in. It's looking really, really good. I love the look of it. And I picked out some of the best boards that's going to be exposed out here in the kitchen area. And the living room is all going to be open all the way up to the ceiling. Now we're going to put down the 1-bys from the old barn that are going to be seen from underneath. So whenever you are downstairs, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the floor joist, and you're going to see this old barn wood. So this is just for looks. It's a little bit extra work, but from underneath, this is what you want to see, is this old barn wood and not OSB board. Trying to get all these to suck up at least a little tight. And you can see we don't have much gaps in them. This one was giving us a little bit of trouble, so it's not that bad though now. So this is kind of going to give you a little bit of an idea of the loft area. That's going to be above the kitchen, living room, it's all going to be open. This is going to be all open back in here. That's exactly what I was wanting. That looks great, Jerry. What I love about using barn wood is that no two pieces are alike. Like you have some gray, like there's some red. We even have some that have some of the old red paint on it. And so it's just a variance of different colors, and it just looks great. Man, it looks good. So now we've brought in the 5/8 OSB. We're measuring what we need to cut before we send it on up. And then we got tar paper. So the tar paper we're going to lay out across the floor before we put the 5/8 down. And the tar paper will fill up these gaps to where all you'll see is black in between and not the backside of this OSB. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey! Ah, looks so good!
Just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Goodness.
You ain't
So
seen nothing yet.
exciting. You want to go up here and see, Chason? Uh-huh. Here, let me help you. Step right here. Got it? Oh my goodness. Look, I haven't even seen those. Is that new today?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So
And then
cool.
this is what it's gonna look like in here.
So cool, babe. Oh my goodness. I love it. Chason, isn't that neat? I love how you can see the red.
Yeah.
Just little bits of the red. That adds such character.
Yeah, it's got a lot of character,
Do
don't
you
it?
like it? Yeah, it does.
I mean, you got, even the boards are different colors.
Yes, I love it so much. Oh, and our big window. I just love it. Oh, and my bathtub will be there, so I'll see that from the tub.
Yep.
Oh, my baby.
The what? What's gonna be there?
Hey, he's thinking pot. I told Chason you guys were making his bedroom floor.
Oh yeah, we did.
Sit down.
Well, guys, that finishes up today. We got a lot done today. Then tomorrow, we'll finish tar papering everything, lay the rest of the 5/8 OSB, and then we'll start going up with the loft. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.